All right, Mr. Kyle. Here we go. Here's my assignment. I really wish that I could have spent my Monday with you doing the beep test, but unfortunately, I can't get out of my yard. So, Mr. Kyle, my first um, thing I'm going to do speedball. So, speedball tips are um, the ball moves faster than the people. So, uh, make sure that you pass the ball. Um, you have to make quick decisions because don't give um, the defense time to get set up, and communicate with your teammates and make sure to use both uh, trampoline things. Oh, just a second. I'm using my old phone for my notes and it just closed on me. So, skills, catching. You need to be able to catch the ball. Make a diamond. If I had two hands, make a diamond and let the ball hit in the diamond. Um, Dribbling. You can dribble the ball with your hands. So make sure you're able to do that. And make sure you're able to pick up the ball. Um, you can kick the ball up to your teammates. So make sure you're able to kick accurately and not just kick it as hard as you can. And when another reason you need to be able to catch is because if you drop the ball, then all of a sudden it's the teammates, it's the opponent's ball, and so don't drop the ball. Um, the rules, it's a combination of basketball, soccer, and handball. So you can kick the ball when the ball is on the ground, and you can if you kick it into the net, that is one, or you can kick the ball up to a teammate and they can throw it into the net for one, um, and uh, you can shoot a basket when it's in your hands. You can dribble. Um, there's no nets. Forget the whole net part that I just said. There is no nets. When it's in your hands, you can shoot a basket, and that is worth 3 points. And then when you're holding the ball, you can also drop kick it through the bars above the basket, and that is worth 6 points. And so, yeah, it's a combination of soccer, basketball, and handball. So, yeah, those are the rules for speedball. Next, I'm going to do handball. And so, in handball, I'm going to do some tips. Communicate with your team. Make sure that they know. Call their name before you throw the ball to them, so that they're aware that the ball is coming. Make short little passes instead of trying to go for a deep pass. Um, It'll reduce the risk of the opponents intercepting the ball. And if you are the goalie, make sure you're aware of where you are in your net. Don't get lost. Make sure to be aware of where your net is behind you, so you're not turning around looking, and yeah, helps you be in position. Some skills, catching. Make sure you're able to catch the ball. It doesn't get turned over if you drop it, like in speedball, but it's more efficient if you can just catch the ball and move it quickly. Blocking, you need to be able to block passes or on defense. Make sure you're reading where the opponents are going. Don't let them get in behind you. And shooting, make sure you pick the corner when you shoot. Don't just throw it at the net. Handball rules. Um, for ultimate handball, you can only, I guess you can dribble the ball. Um, so you can dribble to move, and there's a crease for the goal. You can't step in the crease. If you do, it is then the goalie's ball. And if you throw at the net and you miss and it hits the back wall, it is then goalie's ball as well. Dodgeball. So yeah, there is some tips for dodgeball. Is don't get hit. because when you get hit, then you're out of the game. And it depends who you're going up against. A tip is, if you read your opponents, if they don't have the strongest arms on their team, try and catch the ball. Just square up to the thrower and catch the ball, because not only does that get them out, that brings back one of your teammates if they got out as well. So if you're able to catch the ball, catch it, and just always be alert. If you see a ball coming and you turn around to try and dodge it, that's when you're turned around, you're at risk of getting hit. So always be facing the ball, so you can just jump out of the way or crouch or do whatever you need to do. And try to get the balls at the beginning of the game. Don't just sit back, because if when you have the balls and you're the one throwing, then you're in control. So skills. Make sure you're throwing more. You need to be able to throw hard, or else the opponent will just catch your ball. But also, you need to be able to throw accurately as well, because if you can't throw accurately, you're not going to be able to hit them. And you need to be able to have the right judgment to know when to dodge the ball or to try and catch the ball. So if you see a ball coming that is catchable, go for it, but don't try and make a ridiculous catch, because you'll probably end up not catching it and it'll hit your hands and then you end up being out. And don't be too hard on your teammates. Be as a group and work together, because united we are stronger, or something. Rules: you cannot cross the half court once you are hit, and then the ball hits the floor afterwards. You are out. If the ball hits you and your opponent catches the ball, you're safe and the thrower is out. And yeah, like I said, if you catch the ball, the opponent is out. Chook ball. So chook ball is, I don't know. It's kind of like badminton, I guess, but you have you have a ball and you can use your feet. You cannot use your hands. You can use your feet and your head and your chest, any part of your body. So some tips for chook ball: concentrate and focus on the ball. So always be watching where the ball is going and try and predict where the ball is going to go, so you can move into the proper position. You can fake shots. So you can pretend like you're going to go deep and then hit it long, so that the person is out of position. And try and intercept passes when defending. So when the ball is being passed, try and block it. So some skills: be able to kick the ball accurately. One more tip is, like, don't kick the ball too hard. Be more focused on accuracy than power, because when you go to kick the ball hard, it goes off the side of your foot and then you're hooped. So a skill: you need to be mobile and being on your toes, because you don't know where the ball is going to go, and you need to be able to react to where the ball goes. Being able to being accurate when you kick the ball, and knowing when to throw a long pass or a short pass. So yeah, those are some skills. The rules: the ball can be thrown at either net. Yeah, okay, hold up.